Hi guys, let's make this pencil skirt. So what we need for this is a curve ruler, we need a scissor, we need a tape, and then we need our measurement. Yeah, this is our measurement. And then we proceed to the cutting. So first we'll get the length of the skirt. For this person, my client needs her skirt to be 3/4, so we are using 27 as her length. So you first of all mark your basic lines, right? In a pencil skirt, there are just 3 basic lines, which is your waist, your hips, and then your length. So here I'm marking the length, which is 27, and then I'm adding 2-inch seam allowance, right? So, and then after marking, I would go ahead to mark where my skirt is starting, that is my waistline. This is my waistline. So I'm going to mark my hip line. Depending on the size of the person, you can use 9 as a waistline, you can use 10, depending on the length, the height, or the size of the person. So from here, I'm explaining your 3 basic measurement: your waistline, your hip line, and then your length. So for your waist, you're dividing your waist by 4. Remember, if your waist is 41.1, you're dividing it by 4, which we are going to get about 10 inches, and then you mark. For your hips, 47 divided by 4 is about 11.7, and then you add your 2-inch seam allowance, or 1.5, depending on what you want. And then I will not get the measurement for the waist without the sewing allowance, and then put it down to the length, because my client don't want it to be too tight or too loose. So I'm going to make the down a little bit shapy. So when I'm done, I'm just going to use my curve ruler to connect from the allowance, the waist allowance, down to the hip allowance, and it gives me this curve, this shape curve. Note, I use the curved side for the waist, and then going down, I use the straight side to connect the down side and the hip side. So you're going